Hi there, it's Scott for What's Really Happening in Mexico.com, and I'm back here with Pam and Bob. How's it going, you guys?
Doing great.
Yeah?
Doing great.
Beautiful day in Playa del Carmen, no?
Couldn't be better.
So, yes, you're having a great time down here, good vacation. And I'm just wondering, before you came down here, did you hear some of the stuff in the media and the news about, you know, the troubles down here in Mexico, and did it have an effect on your decision to come down here? Were you a little bit on the fence about coming down at all?
Not at all. They're talking about the border towns. This is not a border town.
Exactly.
I feel very safe here.
Have you guys been down here before?
Many times.
Okay, so would you say that compared to the other times you've been here, does it seem any more dangerous this time?
No.
No.
Not at all. I feel
Not at
very
all.
safe.
No, this is a great place.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place, isn't it? Right on. So if you had to say anything to the people back home about if they were on the fence about coming down here to Mexico, what would you say?
Just do your homework. This is not a border town. There are no problems here.
You got the best beaches in the world.
Yeah, and whatever trouble's going on here in Mexico is really thousands of miles away, really.
Right.
Plus, I heard on the news that 80% of the fatalities have been the cartel themselves, and
Yeah, exactly.
18% are Mexican police, and 2% are, in fact, folks that have been in the wrong place at the wrong time. But
And you guys aren't part of a drug cartel?
no, we are not.
No, that's good.
We're in disguise. So.
You're going to live a long, happy life if you're not part of a drug cartel, I hear.
Yeah.
Closer to the Cerveza cartel.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for talking to us, and enjoy your time in the Cerveza cartel.
Yeah, right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
There you go, Scott for What's Really Happening in Mexico. Pam and Bob, they might be part of the Cerveza cartel, but they're having a great time down here, and they feel like they're in no danger whatsoever. Having a great vacation, just like they have for years. Cheers.
And rolling.
Scott here on the beach at Playa del Carmen for What's Really Happening in Mexico.com with Tina and Beth. Hi there, you guys. How's it going?
Good. Good.
You having a nice time here?
We are.
Soaking up some rays, going for a dip in the ocean, that kind of thing?
Yes.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
So obviously you're having a good time. You look pretty relaxed. You look like you're having a nice time.
We are.
And before you came down, though, were you a little bit disturbed by some of the reports in the media and whatnot about?
I didn't want to come.
You didn't want to come down.
I didn't want to come.
Yeah. So, but obviously you're here now. So, did you do a little research into it and find that the actual places where those problems are like thousands of miles away from here,
Well,
basically?
they did mention Cancun in one of my reports that I read,
Crazy.
but we went to a timeshare sales pitch, and they assured us that there was nothing like that happening here.
Yeah.
So. I
And so
got
they managed to convince you, and now you're here.
Yeah.
And so now that you ever felt for a moment that you've been in any danger on your trip?
No.
Nope.
No?
No.
Maybe in danger of getting a sunburn or
Yeah.
having one
Yeah.
too many tequila shots or something like
Right.
that? Right on. So if
Nothing
you, you were in the position just obviously recently of thinking, geez, I don't even know if I want to go down there. It sounds scary. What would you say to people that are in that same position right now back home?
Oh, I'd say, obviously it could happen anywhere, so that's going on all over the world. But,
Sure.
You're pretty safe here because of the tourists. There's people just like us here.
Yeah.
It's the same anywhere you go. There's places you probably shouldn't go, but that's in Seattle, that's in LA, that's anywhere. I think that the biggest barrier is maybe just language,
Sure.
and you figure it out.
Yeah. And you're not really going to get hurt if you can't speak Spanish.
No.
No. It just
people
is
are really-
confusing as heck.
Yeah, but the people are so wonderfully friendly.
Yeah.
They are.
Yeah, really warm and friendly.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, thanks so much for talking with us.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I hope you guys have a wonderful vacation for the rest of your time down
Thank
here.
you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Guys.
Thanks a
Bye.
lot. Well, the evidence keeps mounting. Everyone seems to be pretty happy down here. Don't seem to be too afraid of whatever's going on. But we'll keep looking for trouble because we're trying to find out what's really happening in Mexico.com. I'm Scott. Check you later. Okay, perfect.
And rolling.
Well, hey, I'm Scott here, back for What's Really Happening in Mexico.com, and I've stumbled across Anthony here, right?
Yep, Anthony.
Yeah, I literally stumbled across him, just about stepped on his head. So, sorry about that, Anthony.
That's okay, that's fine. I've been waiting for it to happen.
So, hey, you're down here in Mexico, having a lovely time in Playa del Carmen, I hope?
Yep, having a wonderful time.
Yeah, soaking up some rays?
Yeah, I'm
Getting buried in the sand?
exfoliating stuff.
Exfoliating.
Yes, it's good.
Right on. So, before you came down here, when you were back at home, did you see some like government warnings and stuff in the media, like about how scary it is down here and that you might be in terrible danger?
Yeah, I did see a lot of that stuff on every news channel. They warned us about Mexico. Grandma's telling us we couldn't go down.
Oh man, you don't want to cross Grandma.
Yeah, exactly.
But you did.
I did. Yeah,
but you did. And so, are you happy you did?
I'm happy I did. There's nothing scary about it. Scary that you might stub your toe or
Get buried alive.
yeah, get buried alive, get hit by a taxi or something. That's about the scariest thing that's gonna happen.
So pretty much kind of similar things that might happen to you back home.
Yeah, exactly. Well, sunburn. You can't really get sunburnt in Wisconsin. It's a little bit more dangerous here with the sun.
Sunscreen is a good idea. Or just 500 pounds of sand.
Yeah, that works.
That'll keep the sun off you.
Exactly.
So if you had something to say to the kids back home, people who are like, oh man, I don't know if I could go to Mexico, it's scary there, what would you say?
I would say don't deal drugs in border cities. That's about the only thing that's wrong. Don't be a drug lord. That's about it. There's people getting shot and kidnapped and killed.
Exactly. So outside of becoming a drug lord, you're pretty much okay.
Exactly. Bring a little bit more sunscreen.
Well, there you have it. From Anthony here, buried in the sand up to his neck in Playa del Carmen. Don't become a drug lord. Yeah, if you don't break the law, you're probably going to be pretty safe here in Mexico. This is Scott for What's Really Happening in Mexico.com. See you later.
He's on.
All right, Scott, back for What's Really Happening in Mexico.com. I'm here with Patrick on the beautiful beach in Playa del Carmen. We got our toes in the water. How's that feel?
Enjoying it. This is great. This is great. You can't get this in Wisconsin in March. You just can't. You can't. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen anytime.
Really? The waves aren't lapping on the shore?
Never.
Interesting. Well, hey, aren't you happy to be here?
This is great. This is wonderful. It's a dream, and it always is, and there's no difference. Same last year and the year before. Playa del Carmen has no crime. It's kind of like in America, it's like going to Wisconsin. Nothing's going to happen to you that's bad.
You might get hurt in a horrible cheese churning accident.
Yeah, unless right, or something like that. Or if you say something bad against the Packers or the Brewers or something, then you could stumble into some trouble. But yeah.
So I'm getting the feeling, Patrick, that you feel pretty safe here in Playa del Carmen.
Oh, it's wonderful, wonderful. Walk the streets, eat. The food's the best you've ever had. I've had the best Italian food on the planet right here in Mexico. The best Argentinian food right here. It's wonderful, and of course the best Mexican is here, the real Mexican food.
Why do they even have other countries?
Well, I don't know. Probably just so you guys can take your travels around and
exactly. All the hot spots, we'll be hitting them.
Absolutely. But yeah, the sand doesn't get hot. The water's warm. It's a dream. It's a dream. And the best looking ladies, of course, on the planet.
Hello.
Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. It's a dream. And it's still affordable. For anyone in America, of course, to come here, spend for relatively few dollars, you can have a fantastic time like nowhere else.
So to sum up, Patrick, it seems that you like it here a bit?
Oh, absolutely.
Having a good time and feeling pretty safe?
Safer than safe.
And
right.
So if you had to say anything to the folks back home who are on the fence about taking a vacation in Mexico, it would be something like?
Don't follow network TV. They're wrong. It's all hype. It's not a problem. But, Texas, Arizona border, could be a problem there. This is the opposite end. We're in the Yucatan.
How far approximately are we away from that area?
1,000 miles.
At least 1,000 miles, I think.
At least. It's a whole nother world. And, no, good people, everything. No problems here. Come down. Or better yet, stay away, because I want to keep this piece of paradise for relatively few people as long as possible.
Right on. Well, thank you very much, Patrick.
Thank you, Scott. Be good.
Right on.
Enjoy life.
Thank you very much. So there you have it. Don't come down because Patrick wants more space on the beach. Or you should, actually, because it's really awesome down here. What's really happening in Mexico.com? I'm Scott, signing out. That's it. Hi, Scott, and I'm back for What Is Really Happening in Mexico.com, and I'm here in this downtown of Cozumel. We just got off the ferry over from the mainland, and we're going to take a buzz around the island to see if this is the place where all these warnings of danger are originating. Is it possibly Cozumel that is the place that you should be afraid to go to? I don't know, but we're going to find out. Follow me. You guys look like some crazy triple X to the extreme kind of guys. You must be.